Hello, everybody. My name is Marina Rivers, and I did an adaptation in first person called The King's Magic Drum. So I'm going to start right now. I am one of the daughters of the rich ancient king of Calabar named Ephraim Duke. My name is Princess Janice, and I am 13 years old. I am very much admired my dad's beautiful magic drum. It was a large drum with unique colorful designs on the sides of the drum. The drum had magic capabilities. When it was beaten, it would always provide plenty of good food and drink. But there is a downfall to the magic drum. If the owner of the drum walked over any stick on the road or over a fallen tree, all the food would go bad, and 300 Igbo men would appear with sticks and beat the current owner of the drum, and all guests were beaten as well. No one knew this but the king. Every now and then, my dad would invite all of his people to eat a great meal. I was jealous of my dad because he said one day the drum would be given to his son Edmund, the next king. I thought, why can't I, a princess, one day rule Calabar? Why can't I bring happiness to the people? Why am I in the dark where no one can see me? I feel all alone, and there are so many wives and daughters and sons. I feel that there is no attention for me. I made a plan to steal the drum and make the people love, notice, and adore me. My dad took good care of his drum and made sure no one would use it. He hid it very well. I decided to mess with one of my half-brothers and fight him because I was angry. I could not find the magical drum. I kept messing with him over and over until he could not resist his anger and hit me back. My mother, Ikor Edom, one of my dad's wives, took me to the spring to help wash where the bruises on my back were. A tortoise was cutting nuts for his meal above me and my mother, and one of the nuts fell to the ground in front of me. My mother gave me the nut to eat since I asked for it and I was hungry. The tortoise said he would tell the king that my wife stole the nut from him that he was going to feed his family with. In response to his words, she claimed that she did not steal it. The nut was on the ground and she gave it to me. My mom took the tortoise to my dad and told him what happened. The king asked the tortoise what he wanted for compensation, and the tortoise wanted the king's drum, and he told the king so. Little did they know, I was hiding around some statues listening to them, even though they told me to tend to my little brothers and little sisters. I knew my dad would give the tortoise the drum because he did not want a bad reputation for his wife, so I would wait patiently and steal the drum from the tortoise. The king granted the tortoise wish and gave him the drum, but he did not tell the tortoise about the consequence of the magic drum. I did not know the consequence either. I followed the tortoise and the drum he was carrying I followed the tortoise and the drum he was carrying back to his home. I waited until the family was sleeping and I stole the drum. I ran back to the castle and to my room where I banged on the drum until I got food and drink. Weeks later, my mother and father and all his wives went to visit another country because they were invited to the ball there. So I invited the people to my home, the castle, to have a big feast that I would provide. I was excited to show off the beautiful drum, finally recognized from the people as more than just one of the king's daughter. The people knew to look at the son Edmund to take over in his king's absence, because he would be king one day. But I invited them to the feast, and I was at the head of the table, with the drum, not him. When the people saw me, they were confused, and I smiled, then banged the drum, and the people were excited to see the best food and fine wine appear on the dinner table. They ate richly and called me ruler of the country instead of my brother. My brother was jealous and stole the drum. When he saw I was not near it, and ran quickly outside the castle with it. He ran quickly and fell over a stick. He came back to the castle at nighttime knowing we would be asleep. The next day, I desperately looked for the drum, and I heard screaming and cries from the dining room. When I came into the dining room, I saw 300 Igbo men beating Edmund and some of my brothers and sisters. I was astonished. We all realized that the drum was no good, dumped it into the nearest river, and told our dad when he got back from his trip everything that happened. He was furious and made all his son and daughter work for the food they eat by cleaning the castle and helping the maids. The prince and princess learn discipline and learn not to steal another's property. The end.